Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Muhammad Fazaiman Muzamir bin Muhammad Fairus. Matrix number AA251966 from section 4. Today I will be presenting on behalf of group 2 for the subject DAT22003 Cybersecurity Fundamental. Our presentation is titled Cybersecurity Incident Investigation, Risk Analysis and Defense Implementation using Security Tools. For this project, our group selected case 5, Telekom Malaysia customer data exposure to investigate the cybersecurity incident, identify risks and vulnerabilities, and propose suitable defense mechanisms. Without further ado, let's begin the presentation. So this is our group members. We have 6 group members, and this is table of content. In this presentation, we cover 6 main sections. First, we will discuss the selected case study. Next, we will identify the threats and vulnerabilities involved in the incident. After that, we will demonstrate the security tools used during the investigation. We will then perform a risk assessment followed by the proposed defense implementation. Finally, we will discuss the ethical and professional consideration related to this case. So this is the selected case. You see, have case 5, Telekom Malaysia customer data exposure. So this is project background. For the project background, this case study focus on customer data exposure incident involving Telekom Malaysia. A system misconfiguration caused sensitive customer information to become accessible to unauthorized parties. The incident increased cybersecurity risk and affected customer privacy and trust. Therefore, the study aims to identify security weakness and recommend suitable mitigation measures to prevent similar incident in the future. So for problem statement, the main issue in this case is weak database security configuration, which led to customer data exposure. In addition, inadequate access control increased the possibility of unauthorized access. This incident could result in financial loss, reputational damage, and a loss of customer confidence. Therefore, stronger cybersecurity measures are required to protect sensitivity information and improve system security. Project objective and investigation focus. The objective of this project are to investigate the incident, identify threat and vulnerabilities, and assess cybersecurity risks. We also use cybersecurity tools to perform security testing and evaluate system weakness. In addition, we propose appropriate security control and defense mechanism. Our investigation focus on 4 key areas: database, exposure risk, access control failure, patch management, and incident response planning. This area help us understand the root cause of the incident and identify effective solution. That's conclude the introduction and overview of our case study. Next, we will discuss the identify threats and vulnerabilities related to this incident. Thank you.
So today, I'm gonna do the explanation about the defense implementation. So for part 2, we propose a layer security defense to reduce the risk of customer data exposure in Telekom Malaysia. For the prevention, the first layer of defense is prevention. Prevention focuses on stopping cybersecurity incidents before they occur. For Telekom Malaysia, we propose implementing multi-factor authentication or MFA to provide an additional layer of security during login. Customer information should also be protected through database encryption so that the sensitive data cannot be easily accessed by unauthorized individuals. In addition, employees should receive regular security awareness training to increase their understanding of cybersecurity threats and safe online practice. Lastly, regular patch management should be carried out to ensure that software vulnerabilities are fixed and security updates are applied promptly. These preventive measures help reduce the risk of customer data exposure and strengthen overall system security.
For the detection layer, Telekom Malaysia can use IDS/IPS to detect and block suspicious network activities. SIM is used to collect and analyze security logs in real time, while database activity monitoring helps identify unauthorized access to customer records. These controls help to detect security incidents before they cause serious damage.
Response refers to the actions taken immediately after a cybersecurity incident has been detected. In the Telekom Malaysia data exposure case, The affected server should be isolated from the network to prevent further unauthorized access and data leakage. Suspicious accounts should also be disabled immediately to reduce the risk of additional security breach. Next, the cybersecurity team should investigate the incident by analyzing system logs and identifying the root cause of data exposure. The findings are then reported to management so that the appropriate actions can be taken. An effective response process helps minimize the impact of the incident, protect customer information, and maintain business continuity.
For the recovery layer, affected system can be restored using secure backups to minimize service disruption. If an employee's account is compromised, they must reset their password and complete identity verification before regaining access.
Going to the access control matrix. This access control matrix shows the level of access given to different users within the system. So the system administrator has full access because they are responsible for managing and maintaining the system. Customer service staff can view and update customer information to assist customers, but they are not allowed to delete the data. Technical staff are given limited access because their role mainly focuses on maintaining the system infrastructure rather than handling customer information. Customers can only view their own personal data and are not allowed to edit or modify or delete information. By implementing role-based access control, Telecom Malaysia can reduce the risk of unauthorized access and better protect sensitive customer data from exposure.
This security architecture uses a layered defense approach to protect customer data. HTTPS and TLS encrypt data during transmission, while the firewall and WAF block malicious traffic. MFA and RBAC ensure that only authorized users can access the system. IDS/IPS and SIM continuously monitor security events, while the backup and recovery server helps restore data after an incident.
The incident response plan. So this incident response plan outlines the steps that Telecom Malaysia should take when a customer data exposure incident occurs. So the first step is detect incident. When suspicious activities or unauthorized access to customer data are identified, once the incident is detected, it is immediately reported to the cybersecurity team and management. The next step is contain threat. At this stage, the affected server is isolated and unauthorized access is blocked to prevent further data exposure. After that, the cybersecurity team investigates the incident by analyzing system logs and identifying the root cause of the problem. Once the investigation is complete, the organization proceeds with the recovery process by restoring backups, securing the database, and ensuring the system is operating normally. Finally, Telecom Malaysia reviews the incident and improves its security controls to prevent similar incidents from happening again in the future.
The secure login system consists of MFA, RBAC, password hashing, and account logout policy. These security controls help prevent unauthorized access and protect customer information from data exposure.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohd Hakim bin Zaaba, number matric AA250030, and so I am going to demo the usage of Nmap and ORZAP, which are our chosen tools. Going straight to the virtual machine, here I already run the command nmap sv and the local hosting pair IP. And basically nmap sv, that's mean scanning what service is available on the given IP. Nmap is a tool we use to scan the network. Simply put, And so the result is port 22 close SSH true, port 53 close domain also true, which is to DNS. And here our target is port 3001 open and magazine access, which is wrong. But if you look closely, there we go, it show 20 nets.js, which means it's running net.js version 20 framework. Okay, going straight to the WhatsApp. Yes, I already ran the command also to save some time. Here the most important part is alert. Alert basically it shows what vulnerabilities is available for us as the attacker to the website, our target. Absence of anti-CRFF, CSRF, content security policy header not set, missing anti-closure. Also, ORZAP can be used to crawl around the page, so we can know what page is available, what API is available, what post get, HTTP response, something like that. And I guess that's all. Thank you for me. Bye.
Okay, now this slide shows the risk assessment for our system. We identify 4 main security risks, which is data breach, identity theft, unauthorized access, and phishing attacks. The highest risks are identified, which is data breach and identity theft, because both have a high likelihood of happening and can have a serious impact. If customer data is exposed or stolen, it can lead to financial loss and damage the company reputation. Unauthorized access is also considered a high risk because if attackers manage to bypass security controls, they may gain access to sensitive information within the system. Next, phishing attacks are another major concern because customers can easily be tricked by fake emails or messages designed to steal their information system. So, overall, data breach and identity theft should be the top priority since they pose the most serious threat to both customer and the organization.
As information technology student at UTHM, we believe technology should be used to help and protect people. In this case, we learn the importance of cybersecurity in organization. As future IT professionals, we must work with honesty and responsibility. By following cybersecurity ethics, we can help create a safe digital environment in Malaysia and increase public trust in digital service.
For this part, we use tools such as Nmap or WatchZip to find security weakness in the system. All testing was done based on ethical hacking principle and follow the Computer Crime Act 1997. We did not access Telekom Malaysia real system without permission. All tests was carried out in a self-virtual lab for learning and research purpose in ensure that our project is legal, ethical and does not affect that organization actual operation.
This section focuses on protect privacy and information. In this case study, customer data like phone number, bill information and home address was exposed. Therefore, keeping customer data safe and private is very important. We suggest using role-based access control or RBAC so that only authorized user can access sensitive information. This can help reduce the risk of misuse and cybercrime.